Daphne. Today I will show you how to make my lemonade, the traditional and the healthy version. Before we start making our lemonades, here's a little fun fact about the drink. According to culturacolectiva.com, La Historia de la Limonada, in English it's translated to the history of lemonade. The earliest written evidence of lemonade has been found in Egypt, dated around 1000 AD. I wanted to share this quote because I found it interesting that the origin of lemonade is so old. Since I always thought it started in 1676 in Paris, France. Now, let us start our lemonade tutorial adventure. I hope you have the necessary ingredients and the equipment if you wish to make the lemonade while watching. The first lemonade will be the traditional one. The second lemonade will be the healthy one. I hope you enjoy the tutorial. Hello, Daphne here. Today I will show you how to make the traditional lemonade. First, you're going to measure 1 cup of simple syrup. Simple syrup is also known as sugar syrup. I have my simple syrup in gem jars because I made it myself. The recipe for simple syrup is that you can make the traditional one, which is 1 cup of sugar to 1 cup of water. Or you can make also the one that I make at home, which is half a cup of sugar to 1 cup water. Once you have measured your simple syrup, you pour it into your jar of 1 liter. Keep it aside. Then, if you have any leftover simple syrup, you can keep it aside for another time. Next, the bar spoon or the long spoon you will put into the jar because you're gonna need it for stirring. For the lemons, you need 1 cup of lemon juice. So first you cut the lemons in half. Approximately 4 to 5 lemons, depends how big your lemons are. And I usually use homegrown lemons, so they're not always the same size. You can use for the lemon juice, you can use the traditional lemon or citrus juice express and the extractor, or if you have an electric one, you're welcome to use the electric one. I will show with the traditional one because not everyone has an electric one at home. This lemon is a tough one. Probably doesn't have much juice. happens to you also that your knife falls, please make sure to rinse it. Especially when you work with liquids, it can be quite difficult to get the right grip. There are some knives where the handle have a better grip, so choose one which you don't mind using and you feel most comfortable with. Also, the younger the lemon is, the harder it will be to extract the juice. So I recommend that if you have homegrown lemons in your area, that you either buy them from the local farmer or local market, and if you have them in your garden, make sure that when you pick them, they easily come to your hand from the branch. If not, then they're usually not fully ripe yet for juice express. And then if you want to express the juice from these, extract the juice from these very young lemons, then you have to use a bit of strength. Now let's see if my lemons gave me enough. Okay, not yet. So, I will use some more lemons. It's important that you have a bowl where you can keep the lemon skins. I always keep some lemons halves so I can make slices afterwards for decoration. And otherwise, usually those are the nicer looking ones. The less nice ones, I extract the juice. I live in an area where lemons grow, also citrus fruits in general. That's why I'm able to get fully organic lemons. And in the next video, or next part of the video, put it this way, with the healthy lemonade, you will notice I will use honey, and the honey I use is also local. But this is it's to support the local beekeepers. And instead of buying ones which are imported from other countries. So I suggest if you're in an area with where lemons grow, use the local ones instead of this. And like that you can support also your local market. And honey, always go for local if you can, because local, for me at least, always tastes better. So, you need 1 cup of lemon juice, which I mentioned earlier, but not all lemons have the same amount of juice. So if you can't make exactly 1 cup, that's also okay. but try to get as close as possible to 1 cup. As you can see, I've already used by far more than 4 or 5 lemons. Normally 4 or 5 lemons is usually when you have big lemons, or lemons that have a lot of juice. In my case, they don't have a lot of juice. So, I have my 1 cup lemon, and I pour it into the jar. Next, you stir your simple syrup and lemon juice, and you're gonna add drinkable water. In my case, it is tap water because we get direct water from the spring, and it's a very here in my country we have drinkable water from the tap. If you're in an area where the water from the tap is not drinkable, I advise to buy bottled water. So here you're going to use 3 to 4 cups of water. I'm going to go with 3 cups because, as you can see, my 1 liter jar is already full. Then, for serving, you're welcome to use mint. I usually use a sprig of mint like this and a glass with ice. I stir my lemonade and then I serve. If you wanted to use it for a later time, you can keep your lemonade in the fridge for 1 to 2 hours, also longer, but I recommend that you consume your lemonade on the same day as you make it. It will taste better like that. So yes, and we'll soon start with the second lemonade.